So the Olympics just allowed a biological male to beat up on a biological female under the guise of being inclusive to transgenders. I'm referring to the case of Imane Khelif versus Angela Carini. Imane, a biological male, couldn't cut it fighting other men, so he decided to fight against women. Now, he was disqualified from other events because of high testosterone level, but here the Olympics allowed him to beat up on a female. Angela fought him for 45 seconds before she bowed out. She said she was punched so hard by this man that she felt her nose was broken. She said this was unjust, and she tapped out. And then she began crying because she invested so much time and effort into this sport just to have the Olympics admit a biological male into female boxing and completely nullify all of her hard work. Some will hail this as a wonderful and virtuous indication that society is becoming more inclusive. Others are going to see this as rather becoming intolerant and exclusive. Certainly Angela feels excluded right now from female boxing as she had to go up against a male. Now, I suppose this was to be expected by the Olympics because in its opening ceremony in Paris, they shoved down our throats a transgender and drag agenda by mocking the Last Supper. And it was very clear the only people who are included here are transgenders. Everyone else that is not for this madness is excluded. This mental illness continues to be shoved down our throats, and the Paris Olympics participated in that agenda. But this madness that we see in society of trying to normalize this mental illness is receiving a lot of pushback, and some people are not standing for it. I also have to say this. I suspect future generations are going to look back at us and see this agenda, and they're going to mock and laugh at us. In the same way that we look back at stuff like the Salem witch trials and all of the ridiculous stuff that was involved there, and we just laugh at it and say, how could they be so ridiculous? Well, that's how people are going to see us, and rightly so. But what do you think? Do you think a dude should be allowed to beat up on a woman in female boxing? Or do you think that this is wrong? Do you agree with Angela this was unjust? I want to hear from you. Put your thoughts there in the comment section. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button while you're at it.